We are the Banded Agate Film Archive. I'm Emma Smutzer.
I'm Emily Cook.
I'm Austin McGee. And I'm Dillon McGee.
And this is our proposal for funding. Banded Agate College is home to our academic library, the Banded Agate Film Archive. Our main objectives are to preserve film for future generations and to allow our patrons access to as many film resources as possible. To aid in these objectives, our library possesses temperature and humidity-controlled rooms. This allows us to house materials that might be susceptible to atmospheric changes.
Our library is based in the Woodlands, Texas. The population is a little over 114,000. The majority of residents are college educated and make over $100,000. Also, a quarter of the population were not born in the United States.
Sarah is an undergraduate history major with a focus on Cold War studies and is planning on attending graduate school. She is 22 years old, white, single, and has a decent-sized friend group. The preservation and accessibility of primary sources and historical documents are very important to her, and she thinks they are important to preserve for future students as well. By digitizing and uploading our collection of 16mm newsreels from the 60s and 70s onto the library's YouTube channel, our patron has easy access to primary sources that can inform her own research. Recently, an alumni of Banded Agate College generously donated a large collection of 16mm film reels, including, primarily, historic newsreels from the 60s and 70s. As it stands now, we don't possess a way to digitize these films and allow our patrons to view them.
As a solution to this issue, we are looking to purchase an Elmo 16mm optical projector. This would not only allow our patrons to view the large donations of newsreels we were gifted, but it will also give us the opportunity to digitize these films to preserve them for future generations. After they are digitized, we will upload these films to our library's YouTube channel to aid in the ease of access.
Our solution aligns with two professional values that the ALA defines: preservation and access. In regards to preservation, restoring and digitally preserving historic film reels allows them to live on for future use. And regarding access, increasing the reach of our library's various media through free platforms such as YouTube.
Our goals of digital preservation and access to a variety of primary sources, especially in a historical context, are supported by professional literature. This includes articles that highlight the benefits of integrating primary sources into the classroom, such as school libraries and the use of primary sources in history education, exploring need and solutions, by S. Schiff. Furthermore, articles such as Preservation as Risk Management, Ensure Your Digital Materials Are Available for Future Users, by E. Balcom, discuss the importance of preserving digital materials for future patrons. Noted often in this literature, however, are potential difficulties relating to cost, accessibility of materials, and ease of use by patrons. We have assessed the strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats of our plan. We already have experience digitizing film. We have our collection of 16mm films with the copyrights released to us, and we have the space to store both physical and digital films. We also have the budget set aside and passion from our staff to see this plan come to fruition. However, we recognize that the project will be expensive, and we may have some growing pains learning to use and troubleshoot the new projector. There is also the concern that patrons may not use the digitized films, the possibility of the films being degraded or destroyed before we can digitize them, and the possibility that the films may contain material that is offensive by today's standards.
As a film archival library, we already have access to many of the materials we will need to complete this project. For example, we already possess film reel winding tools, press tape splicing machines, clear tape for splices, and clean gloves. In addition to this, we house computers that have internet access. Our staff members and work-study students who will be assisting in this project already have experience with digitization efforts from our 35mm film collection, and as such will likely have a smaller learning curve than someone who is unfamiliar with the technology. As previously mentioned, we also have temperature-controlled rooms to house all of the film reels we received. Once digitized, the films will be stored in these temperature and humidity-controlled rooms and will be uploaded to our already created YouTube channel.
Our overall budget is $5,000. The projector itself costs $2,700, and $2,000 will be set aside for the salaries of any work-study students who will be assisting us in this project. The remaining $300 will be used for our celebratory movie night, with snacks and posters, etc., to promote the acquisition of the new projector.
Our main form of marketing will be through our social media. Using the library's Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok accounts, we will post regularly about the digitization efforts we are performing, as well as any YouTube uploads we complete. In addition to this, we are planning to host a movie night in our library's screening theater to celebrate the purchase of our projector/digitizer. Beginning with the ordering of the projector on January 1st, we plan to have all the reels organized and prioritized, as well as 10 reels digitized by July 1st. Giving ourselves 1 month to organize and prioritize all the reels leaves us with around 6 months to digitize 10 reels. We feel that in regards to the resources we will have available, as well as the number of staff members that will be helping on this project, this is a reasonable and attainable goal.
To assess our plan, we have set up some SMART goals. We will digitize and post 10 reels in the next 6 months and measure this by posting 2 reels a month. This is attainable once we have the projector. This is relevant because it will allow students and researchers to access primary materials. And our time frame, again, is 6 months. We can measure if we are successful by using YouTube analytics to see how many views and how much watch time our digitized films are receiving. We can also get a focus group to survey the use of the digitized material.
In summation, we are seeking a $5,000 grant to benefit our patrons in the digitization of our 16mm film reel collection. Thank you very much for taking the time to consider the Banded Agate Film Archive's funding proposal for this digitization effort.